Happy Tuesday, my audience of one. Oh, more than one. Hi. Twitch Tuesday, y'all. Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to make panchan today. It's the panchan series, side dishes, Korean sides that you love to see at the table. I'm making 4. I used to do 6 and oh, 양념깻잎, your favorite? Yay. Yeah, I used to do I think 6 on previous streams and it ended up being I would just get so burnt out by the end and just be dead. So we're gonna go for 4 today. So hopefully I have some more energy left at the end of the night. So yeah, I'm gonna do 4 different panchans. The first one I'm gonna get started on is miok, miokcho muchim, which is literally translates to like seaweed vinegar dressed, dressed vinegar dressed seaweed. So it's kind of like a acidic and bright and sweet seaweed salad with some seaweed and cucumbers and onion and some crab meat. And I'm also gonna make 오징어채 무침, which is seasoned, spicy, dried squid. It's one of my favorites. And I will also make 깻잎 무침, seasoned perilla leaves that are going to be not marinated, but brushed, flavored, seasoned with a spicy sauce. And lastly, I'm going to make 감자 salad, potato salad, which is a mayo-based banchan that you see at restaurants really typically with potato and cucumber and carrot and apple and I don't know, some other stuff, I guess. We'll figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm going to get my seaweed soaked because this is all dried. This is called 실미역, which is like thread or string seaweed. And this will usually like quadruple in size. So 2, 3, 4. I think this should be good. I don't need too much, maybe a little bit more. There. And I will get this soaked in some water. And it needs about a half hour, I think. I think a half hour usually. It's almost fall. I know everyone's been saying it's summer's already over, but technically we still have 2 more days of summer left. So I'm going to get this soaking, and while that happens, I think I will also cook my potatoes and my eggs. So I'm going to get that water going. I know it was 90 degrees today in Chicago, so not fall weather, but after today, I think it's going to really cool down into the 70s and hopefully the 60s. I'm so pumped for fall weather. So I just have a pot of water going here. I'm going to salt it and boil my potatoes and my eggs in there. And I suppose I can get started on my potatoes. Leave this soaking up here. I usually like to use Yukon Gold potatoes. However, today we are just using plain old, what are these? Russet potatoes. They'll get the job done. I got some spots on my knife this week, and I don't know what to do about them. Have you ever had your your stainless steel knife stained? That's a tongue twister right there. Because I don't know what to do about this. You can kind of see these spots. It's almost like a rust spot, but I don't know what would have. I left some food on here without washing it. I don't know what would have caused it to rust or spot like that. I don't think it's rust. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, it's on both sides of my knife and won't come out. If you know. Hi, Kate. Happy Tuesday, Twitch Tuesday. So I'm just gonna give these a rough peel. Obviously, you can eat the skin of a potato if you'd like, but for smoothness purposes, we are going to remove the skin. But if you're doing a baked potato or something, keep that skin on. It's got lots of good vitamins and nutrients. Potatoes are actually really good for you, and including the skin. So some of these puncheons, well, actually, David had requested the potato salad. It's one of his favorite puncheons. But that's always featured at this Korean barbecue restaurant in Chicago. That's probably the most popular one and the oldest, one of the older ones that's still around, called Chosunok. And Chosunok always has really good potato salad and good panchan. So this miok muchim is actually something that I've picked up from there. Some other restaurants will have it, but I feel like it's always at Chosunok. So I'm doing kind of an homage to them today. If they had Ginip, I would just die. I freaking love Ginip. I've really fallen in love with Ginip. I mean, I've always liked it, but I think I became obsessed with it this year. I just can't get enough. And it's been in season. I think you're gonna get the last, if you grow Ginip, you're gonna get the last of it probably in this next month. October might be the end. Once it gets cold, it's gonna stop growing. So we're gonna embrace it while we can. Ooh, my seaweed is already pretty loosey-goosey. That's good. I thought it might take longer. So I'm just going to, do like a small dice on this. Small cubes, maybe like half-inch cubes or so. This feels like a dangerous way to cut this, but here we are, living on the edge. Random fact, or event rather, not a fact. Are you guys following what's going on with Adam Levine? Hmm, Again, with this, I feel like I want to do maybe a larger chunk will be good. So Adam Levine, yeah, apparently So this woman came forward in a TikTok, I believe. She came forward and allegedly she said that um, she was so she didn't want to come forward with this. It didn't seem like she was clout chasing, but I don't know. You never know the intentions of these people. But she stated that there was a photo, or no, she had screenshotted DMs from Adam Levine. And those photos were shared with some trusted friends, and then one of those friends ended up selling those screenshot to tabloids. So she unfortunately, allegedly, according to her story, had to come out publicly with the story and get ahead of the story and, share her narrative. So what happened, according to her, was that about a year ago or so, Adam Levine slid into her DMs and he hit her up saying she's so hot, um, just like commenting on her body, blah, blah, blah. She didn't really get into the entire history of DMs, but what was released was the end of it, where, yeah, receipts, where she was saying that he hit her up and they started having an affair for, I mean, a few months. It was ongoing. And then it kind of fizzled out eventually. She hadn't heard from him since April of 2022 of this year. And then out of nowhere, 5 months later, he DMs her again and says, "Hey, I'm expecting my third child with his wife and would love to name that child Sumner." Sumner is the name of this alleged mistress, right? This girl who's sharing the story. I'd like to name her Summer. Would you be okay with that? Dead serious. And so that's the DM, that's like the screenshot that she sent to her friends. And that was the one that was sold to the tabloids. So that's when she came forward with her story and, yeah, started talking about how she was like naive and she didn't know like what it was like what the LA scene was like, what celebrities of that caliber were like. Hold on, I got to focus for a second. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, carrots. Hmm. Should I boil the carrots? Maybe not. So I'm going to throw these potatoes in here right now. And then I think I'm also going to throw in my eggs at this point too, because the eggs only need about, well, I'm going to want to cook them all the way. Boiling water just splashing on me. And they're going to need about 10 minutes. So maybe I put the eggs in right now, right now, right now. Yeah, I'm talking about Adam Levine. Hi, Alex from Victoria, by the way. So I'm throwing these eggs into the water as well. Let me show you guys. And while I do that, I will also start chopping my carrots. Man, I'm so bad at multitasking. I can't talk to you guys while trying to focus. Okay, so we're going to bring this to a boil. And I'm going to, oh, one of the eggs already cracked. Cool. I'm going to set a timer for, let's say 8 minutes. Let's see where that gets us with the potatoes. Um, Meanwhile, I think I will boil the carrots a little bit too, so they can be a little bit soft. And I'll get going on that right quick. Yeah, so if you missed what I was saying earlier, the short version is this 22-year-old comes forward on TikTok with receipts saying she and Adam Levine had an affair last year that trickled into this year. They stopped talking in April, but then out of nowhere he DM'd her and asked if he could name his third child with his wife after her, after this mistress woman. And she was just like, "What the fuck?" And she shared that with her friends, and then one of the friends sold that screenshot to the tabloids, and so she had to allegedly come forward. She felt the pressure. These are kind of big. And so that kind of blew up on TikTok. And then all these, I mean, I don't know if there's a right or wrong in these situations, but she did not initially apologize. I will say that. But she also came forward with the second TikTok, a follow up today, saying that she was not aware that he was still uh, with his wife. He had told her they were separated. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know, but that's what she's telling us, that she was naive and she was manipulated. She was 22, he was 42, I think. So there's that, major difference in not only age, but he had, ultimate, celebrity status, right? So at that caliber, as she says. So, when you have that much power in society, yeah, sure, like you're gonna believe whatever a guy says. And then Adam Levine issued a statement. This is all going down on TikTok and Instagram, by the way, which I always find hilarious. Jared Leto. Oh, I have not gone down the Jared Leto rabbit hole yet. I know you're not a fan of him. He definitely, like, I know he's weird, but I don't know exactly, I don't know the details of his life choices. Give this a quick stir. Oh, this was not centered. It's a little cloudy from my eggs popping. Look at this one. This one's just straight up giving birth in here. That's okay. Yeah, boiling everything at the same time. So in the end, I'm gonna just end up draining this, letting it cool down while I, you know, do the other, work on the other ingredients, which I'm gonna do the cucumber next. Once it cools, peel the eggs, all that, and it's all gonna be mixed together in like a typical bound salad, American style, but not American style. So let me get started on those cucumbers. I think I will do I got these Persian cucumbers because cucumbers got hella expensive once they were out of season. And I figured if you're gonna charge me 250 for a regular cucumber, I might as well get these nice ones. I think though 3 will be plenty. I was going a little buck wild, but yeah, 3 should be good. And I'm gonna slice these down the middle and then into half moons and then give them a quick brine. And by brine, I mean just salt so that some of the moisture pulls out and they don't make my potato salad soggy. So yeah, so back to Adam Levine. So he issues a statement on Instagram today on his story saying, completely denying the allegations. Well, he says that he did make poor choices that he regrets, in contacting a woman who is, obviously not a wife and commenting on how hot she is, blah, blah, blah. But he denies any affair with her and that, they're baseless. I don't know if he said baseless, but he was like, it was a regrettable decision, but did not sleep with that woman, false accusations, and I'm just I'm gonna I'm gonna get help and I'm gonna seek treatment or healing and deal with this with my family. Uh, but let me think about how. Yeah, I think just this thin dice. You're saying it sounds plausible that there was no affair. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's plausible, but it's also totally plausible that there was an affair, right? Unless, like, yeah, it is plausible that this woman was just clout chasing and trying to cause drama. Who's to say? She's like an Instagram well, like model, I guess you could call that. I don't know if she's actually a model or just like a self-made model. Um, and she has, an OnlyFans page and everything, so she's got a significant following on the internet. Oh, I see. You're joking. I mean, I don't know who's to say. Like she's young and, you know, uh uses her body to get fame, get money, so it could be, but I mean, given her age and his age, I highly doubt that she's lying. We got a big boil here. Let me test these potatoes. Oh, you guys can't see my cutting board. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That needs to stop. I think what I'll do is let the eggs finish cooking um, in the shell, and meantime, I'm going to just take them out and drain them over the sink. It's quite heavy. Ooh, steam bath. Okay. Oh, there's my timer. Have to go. So these, in the meantime, I will throw them into a bowl and let them cool down here. Ta-da! Yeah, just let that be. So steamy up in here. Woo! I'm also going to get a bowl to salt these cucumber. But yeah, I mean, the other thing was, and she did issue an apology in her second video to his wife and to their family, the kids. Um, but people were coming at her. The public was coming at her. People love to hate on a woman, And they were like, oh, like, you're not sorry. You were just doing this for clout. And how would you not know he's a married man? Like, how could you believe? Like, don't act like you're so naive. 22, you're a grown ass woman. And yeah, coming at her and saying, like, you're not the victim here. The only victims are his wife and his kids. Blah, 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 blah. And you should have known better. You're an adult. And how could you believe his lies? Don't act like you're so naive. Internet was coming at her. Maybe a little more, touch more salt. And then, yeah, I'm going to let this sit for about 20 minutes and let all the water come out of it. I feel like it's not enough. Yeah, let the water come out, and then I'm going to squeeze it all out, and we will start incorporating it. Yeah, that's a good amount for this. Yeah, we'll let the eggs finish in the shell. I only boiled this for about 10 minutes. It might need another, or less than 10. It was more like 9. So it might need more time. We shall see. You did the menu command. Good job. Okay, we're going to switch gears now to the ginip. Since this needs to cool down, this, I think the seaweed needs to soak a little bit. So I'm just going to put them over here, actually. So for the ginip, it's going to be, so you can prepare ginip so many ways. This one is going to be just as seasoned. I'm going to make kind of a marinade, but it's not really a marinade because it's not going to steep in the marinating liquid, but it's going to be like a marinade light. So it's going to be like brushed on more or less. Um, so we have our good friend Tepa back here, the giant green onion. Dude, green onions at my market were $1.50 at Chungbu for one bunch. I said, hell no. I got this baby for, I think, $2.50 for these big ones. So, hold on. Give this a wash. Yeah, it is usually 3 buns for $1. So how are you gonna go from 33 cents to $1.50? It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna use for this some onion. I'm gonna use yellow onion. I think I need to get it from the fridge. Yeah. I'm gonna use yellow onion and tepa, which is that green onion. Oh, I have some other onion in here. Cool. Well, I guess I'll use some of this and a little more onion. And of course, garlic. I'm also going to use some spicy peppers. I have some more peppers from my friend's garden. So this is a 청양고추, really spicy. And I will also use a regular pepper on top of that. I don't know if I need this pepper. I'll leave it to the side. And of course, garlic. I'll use about 2 cloves. Oh, and carrot. Yeah, so I will use that other carrot nub. Yeah, this carrot I have from, I don't know, from last week something. So I'm going to chop up all the veggies first and then build the sauce and let the veggies kind of steep in the sauce and get a little loosey-goosey in there and get the juices flowing. And then I'm going to layer it onto the ginip, the leaves. How much is beef stew meat in my area these days? Oh my gosh. Are we talking about chuck roast? The package was almost $20 for, are you talking a pound? I have no idea. I haven't been buying meat very often, or like beef specifically very often, so I saw the price and blacked out. Yeah, I don't know. Beef prices have gone up though. I want to say at least 20%. So I don't know. I would imagine it's something like $10 a pound now here, but somebody confirm. Let me know. Yeah, $20 that would be ridiculous. I highly doubt we are selling beef for $20 a pound here, but But Chicago is also a meat hub and has access to a lot of the cattle industry. So I don't think there would be a shortage here, but yeah, I haven't heard about a beef shortage really. That is crazy though. You are not buying roast beef or chuck roast for that much. That's insanity. Yeah, them grocery prices have been out of control. Out of control. Everything's inflated beyond the rate of inflation. Stupid. All right, so we have this and this. Okay, yeah, let me get the carrot going first. I'm trying to do some thin slices here. Too thick, too thick. Yeah, it must have been grass-fed, organics. Super thin julienne. That's about good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this carrot. Just eat it later. We have that. I'm going to do the pepper a little bit later, the spicy one. This one, I will just do a dice. Yeah, that one's not spicy. It's got a little kick though. You never know with those Korean peppers. Sometimes they are spicy. I think I want to add another pepper. That one's a little tiny, so I guess I will have the spicy one too. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more. Just because I like that combo a lot of pepper and gatnip. Really good together. One small one. Although I did use, oh, I can baking soda? Okay, cool. I'm gonna try that. I figured there was something with chemistry I could try to do. But I didn't do very well in chem, so was not paying attention. Okay, so to this I will add, let's get a bowl going. White bowl will be good for you to see. So in go the carrots, non-spicy gochu. Oh, hi PTL. Oh, the picture on the chair, it's done by this Korean illustrator. I'll bring it up to you. Oh, you can see the reflection of my light, but it's like this. She's holding a Korean flag and her cat. I need to hang it, uh, but I'm in the middle of planning my gallery wall, so it's been sitting on my ground for a few months. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I agree. I got it on Society 6. That's her name? Yu Guansun? Yu Guansun. How do you know her? Is she famous and I just don't know? Educate us, please. So I'm cutting my tepa up now. I didn't know this was a significant person. I just thought it was a cute illustration. Oh, very famous independence fighter. Oh, and she had a cat? Did she fight with her cat? Oh, from Japan. Wow. Like she's Korean who was living in Japan? Tepa goes in. Oh, no history that she had a cat. She lived in Korea. Okay. So then what's the Japan connection? The cat's just for funsies. Yeah, probably. Yeah, not from Japan. Oh, she fought. Oh, she fought for Japan? F for Korean independence. What do you mean she fought for Japan? Against Japan. Oh, okay. We need a preposition refresh for Latte Lover. Oh, okay. She fought against Japan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Well, there you go. Yugansun. Learn something new. I know. I was like, what do you mean she fought for Japan? With the Korean flag? So confused. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. That's cool. Oh, I was gonna microplane this, but that's okay. We can. 'Cause I didn't want too big of a garlic chunk in this, but it's all good. Yeah, it would be like that if I were a Jew with the swastika hanging on my wall. Dude, speaking of, have you guys heard about some like the Ku Klux Klan is having some kind of event, walk or something in what city was that in? Tennessee? Yeah, they're basically having a festival. I saw from Rich's story, Rich who's the leader of Equity and Transformation, that they're trying to have an event. I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, so he said it's a Klan rally. Yeah, in Tennessee. It's called the United Klan Nation KKK National Rally, open to the public. They're going to meet in, the text is really small. They're going to meet in some city here. Tatewell, I think that's what it says. Yeah, and they got the flags. It says, come enjoy a day with the Klan. There will be food, raffle, family friendly, cross lighting, and more. Contact for more information with a K. Contact with a K. This country, y'all. I can't. Oh my gosh. KK Carnival. So messed up. All right, everything chopped. Oh, I gotta do the spicy pepper. Oof, I'm scared. PTL, these are your peppers. Well, I think Yoon's mom's peppers? I still have them. Oof. I can smell it. It's so spicy, this pepper. I ain't touching that with my hands. Nope, nope, nope. It's like the Scotch bonnet of Korea. Yeah, but you're still saying it wrong, Latte Lover. It's not that she fought for Japan. She fought against Japan. Those are two very different prepositions. The song needs to go. Okay, so the kindimuchim. Yeah, oh, right. You're good. So we're gonna do some soy sauce. Oh, you know what? Fish sauce and gochugaru. Fish sauce. And my gochugaru, I gotta actually refill my container. It's sitting in my freezer. And some water, sesame seeds. I'm gonna use some sugar too. Excuse me. Okay. I will also use a little bit of miso. So let's start with the soy sauce. I'm gonna do about 3 tablespoons of this. And then, well, maybe 4. Let's do a quarter cup of this. And then it's like 3 parts fish sauce and 4 parts soy sauce. I'm using the Kesemari, 3 Crabs brand, which is what I feel like every Korean ajima uses. 3 of those. Yeah, fought for Korea, correct. That is how you say that. Get that going. And then we're going to do what did I say? Some meshi. I think just a little bit, like half a tablespoon of this. Abort, abort, abort. That was not half a tablespoon. Okay, I salvaged it. Half a tablespoon and some sugar. Mm, maybe also about half a tablespoon of sugar. Maybe we can add more. I gotta taste it. I haven't done this before actually. And then some water to dilute the saltiness of all of that. And I will do maybe a quarter cup of water. There's the water. Uh, what did I bring? Oh, gochugaru, yeah. So gochugaru about, let's say about 2 tablespoons to start. I don't know how spicy this is. I didn't try that pepper yet. Yeah, you have to be flexible. Who's seen Indian matchmaking? We powered through the 2 seasons in a week, I think, or less, maybe in like 3 days of watching. Let me start there. Mhm. And then a lot of ge, which is sesame seeds, probably at least a tablespoon's worth. But I'm going to do um, crushed ge. This is already toasted sesame seeds that I'm now crushing and dumping. Love on the Spectrum. I have finished only the Australian version. This is so good. I haven't started the American one yet, but I thought it was really well made for a reality show. All right, let's do a quick tasting. That's spicy. Add a little bit of water. It's a little salty. And since, so yeah, maybe I added about almost a third a cup of water in there. And I'm going to add a little more measure because it's a little salty, pretty spicy. Maybe another teaspoon. This seasoning is really good though. This would be a great just dipping sauce, I feel like, for like mandu or anything. Mook would be really good with this. hmm That's right. That's just about right. Yum. Okay. So we're going to start building the ginip now. And actually, I have both farm fresh ginip, and by farm, I mean home. My mom gave me these ginips. These first ones are a little bit sad. I had to cut some off, but look at these. Look at how fresh these look. Uh, so I have some of these ginip, and I have some store-bought ginip. I didn't know if I would have enough, so I have more here. I might leave some of these out. Yeah, I wonder if it'll all fit into this container I had picked out. I don't think it will. Yeah, this is too small. 1 second. I will be safe and just go with the bigger one. So this has plenty of space to kind of marinate and get seasoned. And then I'm not going to get stressed out. Man, fish sauce is so good. Just bomb of flavor. I love it. So I'm going to wash these real quick, one by one. Oh. And I also need to give them a trim on the edges. Here's my first batch. The peppers in the can view. My bad, my bad. Thank you. Kidney, and more kidney. This is gonna be so good. This kidney is gonna last me like all winter. I hope. So these are my grocery store kidney. They look okay. They're not as happy as the homegrown ones, but not bad. They tie them in these stupid twist ties. It takes forever to get out. One more. Okay. But yeah, if you like Love on the Spectrum, I think you will also be a fan of Indian matchmaking. I thought it would be kind of a cringy dating show, but it really wasn't. I was really surprised. And I think I am a believer in arranged marriages. I myself experience only love marriage, but arranged marriage to me makes a lot of sense and I bet has a very high success rate in those cultures. Okay. And so if you're not familiar with the show, if you haven't seen it, it takes place in both India and the US currently. And it's all around a single matchmaker named Seema NT. And she has an entire database of people who are trying to get married. Um, and so she will meet with the individual candidates and ask, what are your preferences? What are you looking for in a partner? And then they give her the criteria. And these people range from like in India, they're younger. They're like mostly, I think mostly around their 20s, like mid 20s to early 30s. But the candidates are in America are a little bit older, from I would say like late 20s to late 30s. And she will take down the criteria you're looking for and try to match you. But what she always says is you can never find 100% compatibility. You have to settle for 60 to 70%. If 60 to 70% of the criteria you're looking for are met, you need to follow through. You need to get married. But yeah, everyone has such a long list of criteria that they're looking for. I guess unless you're pretty desperate to get married. Okay, so I'm going to start with building this, and you really only need a little bit. So I'm just going to do like one side there. I'm gonna switch sides and alternate. So top side, then bottom side, top side, bottom side. I think that will be fine. Hold on. Let me trim all these first. But yeah, it's not about settling. She doesn't call, they never say you settle. They say you have to be flexible. If you want to get married, you need to be flexible and you have to compromise on those criteria. You will never get 100%. 100% is not possible. So you must be flexible. Um, but yeah, once I started learning more about, their culture and their views on and how important, I mean, like I knew family was important. I didn't know it was that important though. Family is everything to them. So it really ends up being so successful because everybody knows they have a role to play, like in an arranged marriage situation I'm talking about. You know that it is your duty to follow through with the marriage that your parents, your family is pleased with. And based on that, you make it work. You just make it work. And because family and honoring your parents and playing that role and not going against the grain is so uh, ingrained in their culture in Indian and Indian American families and adults. You just go with it and you make it work and you figure it out. They say at first you have to respect your partner and have a mutual understanding, and then comes the love. But it is really cute though. They interview a bunch of yes, we were talking about Adam Levine cheating, and now we're talking about arranged marriage. What was I saying though? I got distracted by that comment. Arranged marriage, you play your role. I lost my train of thought. Love comes after the fact. Love comes later. And then what? I don't remember. Happy wife, happy life. Oh my gosh, the astrology. Okay, so yeah, love comes later and you play the role, and even if you don't get along or you have, difference in opinions, values, overall the most important thing is always family. So you're not going to disappoint your family. You're not going to bring dishonor, disrespect, shame upon your family. So you're going to figure it out and make it work. So I understand why it's been around for so long. Oh, what I was going to say was they interview these couples who have been married for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and just kind of ask them, like, how do you feel about your partner? And, what's your outlook on marriage? Things like that. Or how did you meet? Or what was your arranged marriage situation like? And they seem very, very happy. But yeah, it makes sense with that mindset. Not saying there's anything wrong with love marriages, but if you want the optimal success rate, I think arranged marriage might be the way to go. I don't know what to do with these bruise leaves. I might just cut that section off. I don't know. Latte lover, you tell me what to do with the bruise leaves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're interviewing the people. But the other thing is, I didn't realize how important or how prominent astrology is in Indian culture. And so they are just everything. I mean, they are the ultimate believers in destiny and the universe. So her favorite saying is like, what is it? Like I can only do, so much, right? I can bring the people together, but the rest it's up to destiny. It's up to destiny if it's gonna work out. Which I feel like sometimes she says in lieu of like, like it's on the person to just make it work. It's on the candidate. She just says it's up to destiny. Yes, astrology, they are big fans of. And so if someone astrologically is not a good pairing, they might just call off the whole arrangement, right? Or they might just say, nope, this isn't going to work. Like, you can't marry that person. Obviously, I mean, I don't want to generalize, but it seemed to be that's a very common way of thinking. Um, and then the other thing is, Seema, the matchmaker, she will regularly go to astrologists or face readers to help kind of read read the faces and tell people what to, or kind of advise, some pairings and predict in the future if they would be compatible or not, or are they going to get married or not. And sometimes, like in one situation, the astrologer or the face reader goes, "Oh yeah, this person this is not good. They've been cursed. They've been cursed by so and so god, and they are going to need um, to essentially, like, they need to cast a spell on them. They need to go to like a tantra. I forget what like the person is. Uh, a puja. Yes, 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 a puja. And need to get rid of that curse before they can move on and find a partner." Hmm. Leave these aside for now. Yeah, the caste system and the caste, not that I support it, but it that also makes sense to me because, and the way they arrange too is like you have to be of equivalent socioeconomic backgrounds. So ain't nobody who's dirt poor gonna be arranged with someone who's middle class or rich. But that makes sense to me. Not saying that you can't marry out of your class, but you are eliminating, potential factors of disagreement or a failure. If you grew up in the same socioeconomic level. Obviously, that's not really a thing in America, but I get it. I understand why staying within the caste is so critical. Because then you just see eye to eye. You understand where that person is coming from. You grew up the same way. You hold the same values, Everyone, like, and most of these people I think are upper class, um, who are on the show. And in America, I would say like upper middle class and above, probably. Your oldest wants to know how I know all this. Oh, I learned it from the show, from Indian matchmaking. Hi, Hearts for Arts. I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, we did learn about the caste system in school too, for sure. I remember that. But yeah, then you don't have any disagreements about money and how you're going to spend your money and savings and all of that. And if you have children, how you're going to raise the like less. You're just reducing the possibility of conflict. So I think in that sense, it makes a lot of sense. You got more homework? Yeah. So like this, a bug been eating this. You're gonna go away. Get out. Maybe I'll pickle that one later. Mm. You might even end up with someone from your high school for that very reason. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, you see like all ends of the spectrum with the families, ones who are super supportive and loving and just want their kids to be happy. And then you see the ones who are like batshit crazy and just trying to marry off their kids at age 25 because it's time. Um, but yeah, it is entertaining and it's nice because almost all the candidates are seriously looking for love and haven't been able to. And you learn a lot about differences in culture and that is American and Indian culture. And then also differences in American Indian or Indian American culture and straight up Indian culture. But yeah, some people either like are not ready to get married and some people are just like super cringe. So yeah, no, there's always going to be that factor. But it was really fun to watch, I will say, and like I said, I learned a lot and I recommend it. Can't wait for season 3. She's going to be in London or uh, I guess England. I'm not sure if it's London, but they did show, I think, the London skyline. So Seema Auntie is going places. She's growing that matchmaking business. Okay, I think I have too much sauce, which is fine. I'm not going to use it all and make this super salty, but yeah, I'm going to just do a light brush on the rest of these. So much for a light brush. So after this, we are going to move on to the potato salad, I believe. And then we will do the miyak and the ojingo, which will be pretty fast, I hope. She does want these leaves. She loves Ginyu. Let's see how we're doing on the bottom here. Yeah. I think I might have been able to fit this in the other Tupperware, but it would have been really tight. It would have been tight. I'm going to put some seasoning on the side here. Make sure it's all the way on the bottom too. We're not missing anybody. Okay, just a few more left. Yeah, some of these ones that are bruised, I will just cut off that part. And I think you could eat them, but I'm not sure how well they're going to preserve. So cutting them off and then just adding more layers. And that's it. We're done. Sure everything is covered. My mother-in-law actually made this recently, and I really liked it because I usually just see genieb like marinated or pickled rather. Um, but this was something new and different. Okay, I'm just gonna toss the rest of this. It doesn't need all of it. It just needs just a light coating like I did. And I might just use some of, yeah, the leftover pieces. That's it. Maybe I'll save this though. This is such a good Flavor. I can't throw it away. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna eat some mandu with it. Really good dipping sauce. Yeah, look at how much space is in here. This was too big, but it's all good. I will set this aside for now. Dishming did not pick these leaves by hand. These were picked by my mom's friend, I believe, and then whoever supplies to the grocery store. So, what was I gonna do next? Oh yeah, the potato. Yep, this is pretty cool now. I'm gonna set that aside and work on the cucumbers. The cucumbers now have some moisture out of them, drawn out. Let's see how salty it is. Oh, you know what? Couldn't. No, that's pretty salty. So I'm gonna rinse these because they're saltier than they need to be. And then you're gonna squeeze out that moisture. And excess water so it doesn't dilute the potato salad. Bring this guy over. I'm gonna let these cool down a little bit more. It's pretty cool, but kind of warm. So now you can see they're more like pickles. He got promoted from leaf picker. Oh yeah, what'd you get promoted to? Hi, Danger. So I'm making a variety of banchan, Korean side dishes, and the one I'm working on right now is the potato salad. All right, cucumbers are in, and I will peel the eggs now. Yeah, you like this combo? It is solid, isn't it? So this one lost a lot of its white. It's somewhere in there. It came out of the shell. It just looks like this. Yes, I need to hydrate. Thank you. I have not been hydrating today that much. It's been a rough day. Dishming had to go to the ER this morning, but he's okay. Hate peeling eggs fast and not getting every single piece. Yeah, he's been dealing with an injury and it got complicated, but we think he's okay for now. We are moderating the pain. I mean, monitoring the pain. But yeah, screw the American healthcare system. That's all I gotta say. So over it. Oh, right. So sub, yeah. So I think Taffy, you were asking about this earlier. You can subscribe to my channel. I don't know about the notifications. I think if you follow me by default, you would get notifications when I go live, but also it depends on your phone settings and all that. If you get notified by, did I get your Prime sub? I don't know. Did I? Did it happen today, Hearts for Arts? And I just didn't hear it? So yeah, if you have Amazon Prime Taffy, you can, I don't know if you did it. It didn't alert me, at least. And yeah, I would see it here. No, I did not get your Prime sub, to answer your question. But yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you go through Amazon's website and you go to the Prime section, and there's a gaming category within Prime. And then from there, you have to sync your Twitch login, your account, with your Amazon account, and then you can go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, it's one free sub per month, uh, and it doesn't automatically renew. So if you want to, you can automatically renew your sub, or you can manually renew your sub every month, and you can watch my Twitch streams ad free and support me. I forget what the ratio is, but I think for every 5, Amazon keeps 2, or not Amazon, Twitch. I think that's what it is. Something like that. I think it used to be a higher ratio to the creator, but not anymore. Wow, that was a really inefficient way to cut an egg. I'm gonna do better. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. I'm not sure. Maybe Dishman can help you out. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're chopping all this, and then what? Oh, apples. I almost forgot about the apples. Okay, so let me get all this in there. You guys can look at that. And I also need my onion. I'm gonna grate some onion in here. I'm gonna get my apples, and then the actual seasoning. Happy apple season! Oh, I got 2 bags of apples going on in here. I'm back. I have a gala apple on hand. Which is probably my favorite apple. And guess what? You can actually eat every single part of the apple if you wanted. Technically, you can eat the seed too. Some of us don't believe in apple cores. I hope this will be enough, but we'll see. So let's see, yeah, this will be good. Awkward slicing happening here. Oh, good, you're paying attention. Full apple eaters, hands up. Me. All right. So the apple's gonna go in. That was half. I think, yeah, this is a good size apple. How did I do this? I cut it into, dude, I don't know. My brain is not functioning today. Oof. Let's take these seeds out. There's that, and then we have this one. Ah, more seeds, get out. Buttery hands, eating corn. It's corn. Oh, latte lover, what is that? That looks like Kayla from Selling the OC, which is an actual garbage show that I inadvertently started watching. What did I say? Onion, yeah. Let me add some onion to this. And I'm gonna just grate it in. I have some red onion here. I don't want huge onion pieces, so I will grate it in. Oof. Ooh. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, this purple color is okay, we can't grate it. I'll do a small dice. Or yeah. I do want to use this red onion, so I'm gonna do a dice. It started making my salad purple. So yeah, tiny dice, and I need about double that amount. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's about good. And then we can get to seasoning, the moment you've been waiting for. So typically you would use straight mayo. I'm gonna not make it so fatty and add some Greek yogurt. I think I will also use some mustard, and my instinct is actually telling me to use Korean mustard. So I'm going to use gyoza as my a little bit of mustard. I also have whole milk, full fat Greek yogurt, and Kewpie. So as far as ratios, I think I'm going to go half and half on the yogurt and mayo. And then we'll see. Oops. Oh. I love this little sheet they put on top. Makes it feel extra fresh. So let's go with half of this cup. This cup is what, 5 ounces, 5.3 ounces? And then go for another, yeah, like 2.5 ounces of mayo. I'm gonna go easy. I don't want to get it. You can't take it back, you know, you can't retract what you add. So I will start here and then also add some gyoza mayo. About that much. And pepper. Yeah, instinctual cooking. It's the only way I know how to do it. That's not a humble brag. It's literally the only way I know how to do it. I can measure, but then I would have to figure out the ratios, and that takes too much time. Oh, right. My memory is getting really bad. So I'm using matsogum here, which is a blend of salt and MSG, essentially. And I'm going to start with like maybe it's about half a teaspoon, maybe. Less. MSG is actually has less sodium than salt. Actually, I can do a little mixing here and just taste it and see if I need to add anything based on this layer of sauce I have going. That's pretty good. I think I do need to add more salt, but tread lightly. Can't retract. Okay. So I'm doing a folding technique, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't want to mash the potatoes too much. I know some restaurants will straight up mash the potato and it all becomes this like mashed potato mixture. I actually like it a little chunkier. Oh, wow. Look at that. We didn't. Oh, Hearts for Hearts just subscribed. Yay. So that's how you know when you subscribe while I'm streaming live, it'll have that pop-up notification. Thank you. Okay, actually, that was good enough. Doesn't need any more mayo. Good thing I stopped there. You've subscribed for 2 months, Hearts for Hearts. Thank you. Okay, let's try a bite. Mmm, that's really good. Yeah, that's good. I want to add more mustard, but I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna hold back and use a little more salt. That's it. That's done. It's a really pretty yellow color too, from that Kewpie mayo and those egg yolks. Ooh, I love that gyoza actually. I'm so glad I did it that way and not just yellow mustard. I'll make it that way from now on. Mm, okay. This is going to go in a container. I think I have a good one for it. I hope. Yeah, this will fit. Or will it? It's gotta be close. Yep, it's just about perfect. Maybe after I eat a couple bites. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I will eat a little bit, so it will fit after I eat. Done. Mm. I love whole fat Greek yogurt. It adds that tang, has a lot less fat than mayo, and it's still creamy. So that's why I really like to use 5% milk fat yogurt as a substitute for mayo. I'll do that for like tuna salad too. I still like the flavor mayo brings with the eggs and the vinegar, so I do use mayo, but usually I'll do half and half. That worked out great. So on to our next panchan. And we can do the milk. Milk next. Here's my seaweed now. It's quite bloated. It's perfect. Oh, you know what? I need to put my mayo away, cap it. So for this, I'm going to use cucumber. You know what? I forgot to use crab meat in that salad. Such is life. That's okay. Sometimes I like to add spam to that potato salad, and then it's really good in sandwiches with milk bread. But today it's going to be a vegetarian version, which is totally fine. No crab meat. Which ones did I make already? Hi, Ajimako. I made the potato salad and the ginyip. Done. Okay, I'm getting all my water out. So to this, I will add that crab meat that I forgot earlier. Put this over here. Yeah, the ginyip. I'm so excited for that. I'm letting it sit for a little bit, and it's gonna be so good in like 30 minutes. So let's do the garlic for this first. Sometimes places use garlic, sometimes they don't. I'm gonna add a little bit though, because how can I not? And yeah, this panchan, I love eating it at Chosunok. Theirs is perfect. It's so vinegary and it's sweet at the same time, but it's got that like, it makes you pucker on the sides of your mouth. It's very good. Let me give this a rough chop. Just make sure not one single piece is too long. Ah, I just dropped some on my foot. Hold on. Ugh. It just felt so slimy. Miok is such a versatile food. I understand now why Koreans love it so much. Beloved ingredient. It's so versatile. You can make soup out of it. You can make banchan. You can like wrap things in it. You can use it as an ingredient for other stuff. All right, that's good enough. So this goes back into that bowl, and then I'm going to grate the garlic in there. I don't think the one at Chosunok actually uses garlic, but I like it. One clove won't hurt. Next, we are going to add onion, red onion, just as a sliver. Better cut that core off. So at the restaurant, they typically will use radish in here too. But I don't have any today. It's a little sad. But that's okay. I'm going to use carrot too instead. Well, I think they use and carrot both, and I'm just going to use the carrot. Maybe it's pretty mild red onion, so I'm going to add a little extra. Oh, perfect. I can use the rest of this nub. Oof. Hold on. I need to flatten this bottom. Cut myself. Okay. I think that'll be good. Okay. It's for me. Okay, now I can't forget the KMSR. Imitation crab. I took out, I think 2 will be good for this. This is also not something Chosunok does, but we're just breaking all the rules today. I think this is typical, though, of Koreans to add. And I don't know if this is gonna, oh yeah, that's good. Just like cut it on a really long bias. Make it into little ribbons, and this is a little bit frozen still, or like still thawing, so it'll eventually kind of separate out. Cut this one down the middle and do the same thing. Okay, there's our kemasar. Another ingredients Koreans really love. Ah, something is burning on my finger, and I bet it's that pepper. I should have wiped down my board. Okay, and then I'll do a quick toss here and check my ratios. Ah, yeah, it's burning my pinky, but no cuts or anything. It's just that surface burn on the skin that I hate. I do wonder if I need more onion. I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a touch. That's good. That's plenty of onion. Okay, now it's time to season. We already got our garlic in there. I'm just gonna add vinegar, sugar, maybe some miso too here, since this is kind of fishy. And that's it, salt. Okay. I'm gonna start with, that didn't really go anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons-ish. And then I will just do like one of this Meishu plum extract, and then the rest I'm gonna go with sugar. Not a lot. I don't like things too sweet. And of course, salt. And then I can't forget the sesame. And I might need to add more to this. I don't know if it's enough. Yeah, this does not look like enough. Oh, that burns my pinky so badly. I hate this feeling. Um, Sesame seeds a little bit. Salt, salt, salt. Yeah, it's burning. Oh, that's a giant piece of onion. there's definitely not enough liquid in this. I don't know if I need to add more vinegar or water. Let's see. Oh, a lot more vinegar. Like probably triple the amount I originally added. All right, we're talking a strong pickling. This is what Korean seaweed salad is like. And from what I tasted, actually, more salt, more vinegar. It's the seaweed like really soaks up a lot of the liquid. I'm learning. Again, never made this before. Okay. There's that tang that I'm used to. Yeah, requires a lot of. I'm going to use a little more plum extract. And I think that'll be good. You gotta use that sonmat. Yeah, now I see some liquid kind of coming out. I didn't realize I needed that much vinegar. Yes, this is looking great. That's really good. And it's I think it's a little less sweet than they would serve it at the restaurant, but I kind of like it that way. But oh no, why do I keep doing this? Okay, I only wanted like half a spoon. There. Oh, oi! I forgot about oi. Hi, Omonim. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's what I was gonna add. I was like thinking it could use something. I yes, thank you. I was gonna add oi, and I totally forgot. Thank you for the idea. Mm, I can just do it like this. Oi. Of course, my horse. I got lazy with the oi, the cucumber. I didn't want to julienne it. Was that a smooth sample? Gabijima, hi. Yeah, it is a sharp knife, but I need to sharpen it. It's due for one. PTL, if you're on here, I might just bring them to your house. I have a sharpener, but I hate doing it. Yes, this is what this needed. So much better. Oof, with the cucumber. I missed your message. 장갑 it up. Oh, the 장갑's gonna come out. Don't you worry. Okay. Now I feel like I need to add a little more salt. Just a touch. And a little more sugar. I'm done with messing around with that plum. I'm using straight sugar. Just a little bit. That's it. That's it. Okay. This can now go into a container. I'll do the one that I was going to use for the guinea. That's done. All right, moving on to our last banchan of the day. I don't think I need to chop anything for this. Pretty sure. Mm. So next and last, we have the 오징어채 무침. You can also like stir fry the sauce, but I'm just gonna mucho, which means like dressed. I'm just dressing the dried squid. So, oh, I found some 깻잎. Oh no, I forgot about these 깻잎. Well, I'm just gonna put them on the bottom of this. 1 second. Hopefully they'll just pickle from the residual liquid. That's fine. Mm. Okay. So 오징어채 is just che is like a julienne. So I just have this 오징어채 pack. These used to be super brittle and dry and tough and like really chewy, but I think lately they've enhanced the processing. Yeah, it's super tender. But wow, that's sweet. That's sweeter than I expected it to be. I'm a little shocked. So, hmm. Yeah, there's like a coating on here that just tastes like sugar. I wonder if I should rinse this. I mean, they must add sugar to it. It's very sweet. But it says total sugar 0 grams. I think that's okay. I'm not going to rinse it. I'm just going to use it as is. And I was gonna add sugar to it. I'm just not gonna add sugar. Mm, Now it's time for the changap. Hajimako. Okay, so I will do gochujang for this. Gochugaru. I need some oil. I will need sesame seeds. Oh, and you know what? I have both sesame seeds I want to use. I have a green or a green. I have a black and a regular. I need more counter space. Gochujang. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my black sesame? Although, I don't know how old this is. I'm gonna have to give it a whiff. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I was like, this doesn't taste old because it's not old. I just bought this and refilled this. My memory is gonna fail me one day. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna rinse it. It's so sweet though. I'm shocked. Where was that spoon I was using? Oh, it's right here. So first I'm gonna actually just massage some olive oil into this. Probably a tablespoon. Let me see. And Koreans will often use mayonnaise just to give it like a little bit of, like buttery flavor. It also helps kind of tenderize it. But my mom actually uses olive oil, so I'm gonna do it her way. I'm just gonna really massage it in. I don't know what an appropriate amount is. I think more, another half tablespoon. Okay, well, massage it, and then I'm gonna start adding the seasoning, which is really simple. So you can do it over the stove and you can actually boil down the seasoning, but I don't think it makes a big difference. And I don't want to dirty up more dishes, so you can just do it without any cooking. Okay, so to this, add some gochujang. It's about a tablespoon and a half, I guess. I can add more. I will add gochugaru as well, just maybe like half a tablespoon. That's good. Sesame seeds, I will use black and tan. This isn't really white. Black and camel. This isn't camel, it's beige. And a little bit of bouillot or oligodang, some kind of syrup. Just a little bit though, because this is already a little sweet. Ooh, I might finally finish this bottle. Black and tan? Black and blue is a drink? Black and tan may also be a drink, though, actually. I think that is so black and blue is a Guinness and Blue Moon? Could that be? Or is it Guinness and Blue, Johnny Blue? That can't be. Or is it? No, that can't be. No one's mixing Guinness and Johnny Blue, right? So it must be Guinness and Blue Moon, which sounds disgusting. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I sorry, I did not see the chat. Black and tan, I think is or not Kahlua. What's that? Bailey's? Bailey's and Guinness? That would make sense. Oh no, isn't that a car bomb? Irish car bomb. So what is the tan in black and tan? Yeah, car bomb has JMO, right? My glove is all inverted. I'm gonna guess black and tan. Only so many things are colored tan. Bailey's. Like a clear liquor can't really be tan, can it? Oh, stout and IPA. Pale beer and dark beer. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, a dark beer and a light beer, some sort. Okay, good to know. I gotta do some separation here. This is giving me stress. Yes, yes. Car bomb, 3/4 Guinness, and Bailey's, and then you drop the JMO in the. Ugh, it's disgusting. Disgusting. This is like a two-hand job. You really gotta separate everything and make sure the sauce is evenly distributed. Yeah, looking at this, I think my mom actually adds a lot of olive oil. This doesn't look as oily as maybe hers. Yeah, car bombs will mess you up. I ain't drinking that ever again. Holy flesh. Hello. Yes, this is going to be delicious. It is dried squid with a mixture of gochujang, gochugaru, some corn syrup, and sesame seeds, and some olive oil. Oh yeah, a tiny bit of soy sauce. I forgot. Tiny bit. Hmm. Literally like a 1/4 teaspoon. Just a tiny bit. It's already seasoned. Maybe a little bit more. That wasn't enough. Just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think it'll be better with the soy sauce. Yeah, I totally forgot. Thank you. Good thing I got some Ajumas here to give me some tips today. I have some gochujang left on my spoon, so I'm gonna use it. Spread it out. Guinness and bass? Ooh, I don't think I've ever had bass and I don't want to. Okay, so it's pretty much like any lager, light beer. I think someone said pale ale earlier. This is really therapeutic. Just like smushing this lump of ojingo. I think I should have chopped this too. Some of these are really long. That's okay though. Okay, everything should be pretty well incorporated. I think actually this is about the amount of oil my mom uses, and it just kind of separates later. Yeah, that's good. I want to make it spicier, but I'm gonna stop. Maybe a tiny bit of sesame oil, just a little bit. Oh, one piece left behind. Oh, this is so fragrant. So really just a tiny bit. That might have been too much. It's the name of the game today. Yeah, I'm just gonna pat that and take this glove off. I don't need all of that sesame oil. It's too much. I guess I will just mix this with chopstick. Mmm, such a good panchan. You know, ujingoche, the prices were so varied at the grocery store. Like this bag that I bought by, where's the bag? This is what, Sasenpyo brand. This one was only like $5, but then some other brand that was the same amount was 9. And then there was a third brand that was, I think, around the same. I forgot. Made in China, so the Korean one is more expensive, I guess. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, I was like, I am paying $10 for 150 grams of ojingo. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that must have been the Made in Korea brand. I forget whose brand that was, but made in China is just fine. Okay, this needs to go in a container, and we're done. I hope this fits, and if not, I'm gonna make it fit. Force it in. There, it fits. I didn't even really have to push it in. It's pretty good on its own. Wanzong! Yeah, I heard mayonnaise is really popular, but I chose to do a healthier route with olive oil. But I'm sure the mayonnaise gochujang combination is so good. I believe it. Healthier lasts long. This is a lot of ojingoche for me, so This is probably going to last me like 1 month. If you missed it earlier, here's what I made today. Oh, this is the only one who didn't. You know, I could have done it in glass if I put this one in here, put this one in there, but too bad. That's not what happened. Not bad. That only took me an hour 15 minutes. I mean, 2 hours 15 minutes. I can count, but still not bad. So here's the thing, I don't have any pop today. I kind of forgot and I was lazy. So yeah, so I'm just gonna eat it without pop. But I will try some of this. I do have hip bun. Dishming, do you want some pop today? I don't want a whole hip bun. That's a lot of pop. Okay, I'm gonna microwave a hip bun. Oh, also, I have to do an unboxing of this kimchi. So I'll do that while I microwave this hip bun. Hip bun is instant microwavable rice. If you haven't used this before, it's a lifesaver for every Korean. You just open the corner and microwave it for 90 seconds. It's super, super easy. So while that heats up, I want to unbox this kimchi. It's really a bag, unbag this kimchi from bibigo pogi kimchi, which just means like a whole cabbage. The entire cabbage head is just thrown in here and not cut. Um, I have to put this in some kind of jar, so maybe I'll do that later. But I do want to open this and try it today. So let me move this over for a second. Show you here. I haven't tried one of these bagged kimchis, but it's pretty cool that you can get kimchi in a bag now. I think this is from Korea. Let me see. Product Korea, but it's distributed in California. And there's a cable tie here. There's like this metal clasp. I think I'm just gonna cut it under the cable tie. Ooh. Dude, what's going on with this music, bro? Okay. Oh, there's my pop. That's done. Switch this for you. Mmm. There's my kimchi. Unboxing music. Yay. Oh. I thought it'd be pretty sho, but it's not. It doesn't smell sho, like which is like sour. It doesn't smell like overly fermented. I'm so curious. I gotta cut it because, like I told you, it is uncut. Oh, I don't want to make a mess. Don't make a mess. Don't make. Okay, let me get this bite that has ipari and chugi. Mmm. That's so good. Wow. I need to eat it with pop. It's good, but it's kimchi, so it's salty. I've had their. I think I had Bibigo's other kimchis, like their 총각 kimchi and the sun kimchi. It's not as. This is a lot better. Out of 10, I mean, if we're comparing against all kimchi, including ones freshly made here, this is probably like a. It's like a solid 7.5. But considering this was made in Korea, imported in, and I don't know when they made this, it's really good. Like, that bumps it up to like a 9. Okay, let's move this back. I'll put the kimchi here. You guys can still see it. I think, I don't know. So excited. And then it comes out like this, hip bun. Genius. It's hot, it's hot. Kimchi with hot rice. So good. Mmm, that's really good. Yeah, it's like just sure enough, you know? It's sure, but not too sure. It's not like kimchi jjigae sure yet. It's really good. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna, I gotta put this in a jar of some sort. This potato salad's really good too. Oh, 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 oh. Yep, definitely spilled. I was trying not to touch my chopsticks too much and then screwed up. Okay. Mm, I'm gonna refrigerate that. So I'm gonna try the skin dip now that it's been marinating. Mmm. The skin dip is so good. I love it. And it's really spicy. I love it. I love it. So good. You have to eat it with pop though. Salty. Get a chair. Nah. Then I'm gonna be sitting like down here, which is kind of weird. Where's that weird? Maybe I will sit in a chair. Hold on. Mm. Hi. So, 오징어. Oh, these panchans are so good. Shout out to everyone who helped me today. Kirk Jack. Hello. Um, technically not all veggies. This has crab meat in it, which is imitation crab meat, more like fish in it, and the ojinga has is squid, but it's pescatarian, all of it. I'm so hot now. Something about holding this like steaming rice with tie my hair. I always forget to put in context when I stream, and then like that eyeglass, the glasses fog builds up. Too hot. I think my favorite is the kinip though. Are you on the road, Kirkjack? I think the kinip is my favorite. I know I said that already, but it's so good. That fish sauce, game changer. Um, I gotta cut more kimchi. It's kind of sad. I'm just tearing off small kimchi pieces. I need to do a proper cutting. So hot. Well, that brings us to the end of summer. And next week, I think it is Korean Plus. Are we already 1 month past Pizza Puff? Because then that means yes. It might be. Maybe I'll do Korean tacos. It is the end of Hispanic Heritage Month. Yeah, Korean Thanksgiving, November. Are you saying Korean fusion, Korean American fusion? Or are you saying like Thanksgiving Korean style, like Chuseok? Mm. You're talking like kimchi stuffing and like I'm making turkey though. I hate turkey unless it's smoked. I'll do oh, I'm too hot. These got to come off. I'll do I'll do stuffing. I'll do mac and cheese. I'll do what other sides do I like? Mashed potatoes. Thanksgiving's not my favorite holiday. I prefer to do it Korean style. Um, green beans. I do like green beans, so I can do green beans Korean style maybe. But now I can't read. Korean American. I put this back on. Korean a different week. Gochujang turkey. I don't know about turkey. Maybe, but maybe I will. This okay. I can't keep doing this. I gotta just get a spoon and make room for it on my janky bowl here. I can't keep picking at this. It's gonna go bad. And I haven't gotten an apple piece yet. Oh, I see one. I see one. Yeah, ground turkey, maybe. I just ate 3 apples. Oh my gosh. I'm not cooking Thanksgiving. No, that's not happening. Only because I'm not good at it. Okay. I'm only good at making some of the sides, but in general, I'm not very good. Like classic, classic Thanksgiving dishes, I need a recipe. 100%. Mm, collards. Yeah, Koreans don't eat turkey. Apple and stuffing is a must. Yeah, I agree. See, I'm not a big Thanksgiving person though. I don't really like stuffing. The sides I like the most at Thanksgiving are the mac and cheese, which is not even really a real Thanksgiving side, and the green beans. Mashed potatoes, they're fine. Yeah. Yeah, so doing a Korean influenced might be fun, might be a challenge, but then you might just turn them into Asian dishes, you know? Like green bean casserole, I'm just gonna straight up make it like Chinese style. I don't know how to make that with the cream of mushroom. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Yeah, mac and cheese, easy. You can make a lot of, you can make it Korean a lot of ways. You can add gochugaru in there, gochujang, kimchi mac and cheese, duh, caramelized kimchi, add that in. That's an obvious pairing. Sweet potatoes. Oh, you can do Korean style sweet potato, but that's again, actually Korean style sweet potato is pretty similar. I forget the name of that dish. The koguma that you kind of glaze. You like bake it, you roast it, and then you glaze it, I think. In like 물엿 and 깨, 통깨. I forgot what that's called. Prime rib roast. Yeah. I mean, that's you're just going off tradition at that point. But yeah, I would much rather eat prime rib than turkey. 고구마탕. Yeah, 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 yeah. 고구마탕. That's kind of similar to sweet potato casserole. Oh no. I need glasses for this one, Danger. Maybe my sweat has calmed down. Don't eat turkey. Gabijima. You thought of me because Theo was in town and you went to, oh, you went to Ashigopchang? Wait, here? Is there Agashigopchang here? Or, oh, no, in LA. I was gonna say, when did they open one? Okay, you went there and you had a panchan with chives. I think I know what panchan you're talking about, Danger. It's the chive kimchi almost, but it's not a kimchi, it's like a muchim, right? It's like spicy and it's got some onion in there. And they probably dressed it in like gochugaru, some fish sauce, um, some sugar. Yeah, that is a must. Did you eat gopchang or did you eat like samgyeopsal, other meats? Because when you eat gopchang, you have to have that buchu. You can't eat gopchang without it. It just match made in heaven. And you need a little bit of relief, little allium relief from the heaviness of the gopchang. I actually just ate gopchang a week ago in New York. It was so good. And speaking of gopchang, well, am I missing a smoked turkey? Has anyone had the gopchang place in Chicago? I think it's called uh is it Haewadar? Haewadar that has gopchang, or is Haewadar the Bossam place in Niles? No. So Haewadar is Bossam. I'm thinking of, yeah, I think it is. Oh, Hwangso Grill. Let me type it in here for you guys. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Move this over. This place is in, yeah, Morton Grove. Yeah, you were right. No. Niles is the other place. Hwangso Grill is in Morton Grove, and they're known for their daechang, but they also do pork belly and other stuff. I've heard really good things about this place, and I haven't been, and I want to go. If anyone in Chicago has been, let me know if it's indeed delicious. This ganip though, this ganip is so delicious. Mm. The gochu, the gochu in the ganip, it makes it. You have to put gochu in here. 청양고추. It's got that like earthy, earthy and floral flavor. It's so good with the ganip. Yeah, gopchang is intense. If you haven't had it, it can be a lot, but it's so delicious. You gotta you gotta grill it though. You know, Koreans will eat it in like a jjigae or haejanguk, and it's called like gopchang. I don't know if it's gopchang jjigae or what, or if it's just called like haejanguk and they put like sundae and gopchang in there. But that stuff, I don't know if I can stomach that because you're not getting any textural, variation there. You're just kind of like chewing on intestine. And I would imagine it's kind of rubbery and kind of like one-dimensional, but I haven't had it. I've seen people eat it. Oh, 전골. Yeah, so people love to eat it that way in Korea. I feel like they like that more than grilled. I don't know if I could do it though. Maybe next time in Korea I'll try it. But I prefer it grilled. And I like, ooh, whoa, my nose. I like the daechang, the large intestine, the colon. The small intestine is good too, but it can get a little, what's the word? Like metallic, a little gamey, a little metallic. Um, but the daechang is just like straight fat. I feel like you're just eating fat, but it's delicious. Yeah, basic bitch style. Yeah, so I do want to try that place, Hwangso Grill. See if it's any good. But it's hard to find people who like gopchang, so I gotta take Dishming. Let's see what he thinks about it. I didn't think I wanted pop today, but these panchans are so good. Oh, what time is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. soon. Let me do one more 깻잎 and I'll say bye. So yeah, next week maybe I'll do Korean tacos. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll announce it on my page. Shout out to my one Discord follower, Solo, who joined my Discord channel. It's on my profile. That's where for now I'm accepting requests. But you can also text me, DM me if we're connected IRL. But thanks for tuning in today. Hope you had some fun watching this debacle and talking about intestines and Adam Levine and matchmaking. But yeah, next week will be Korean Plus, Tuesday at 7 Central. Love you guys.